Welcome to Martinez Design. In the continuation of our 3-bedroom half plot that we are working on. In this particular episode, we still work on the elevation to bring the elevation come to light, and so that we'll be able to address some of the issues that we are creating. So a lot of design implication and things like that. So now let me go on and create it. So what I want to deal with is environmental activities. So the first thing I need to create is to create steps because of this foundation to the ground that is much higher. So I'm going to say 3D. Let's go to front elevation. I think front will be no. Let's go to north. So I'll be able to see what I want to work on. So at the north, I'm going to select crop. Show me crop region. So I need to expand that completely. You can do that at any fucking place, but I just want to do it because this is the main entrance, so I need to follow the formula for that. So I will say component model in place. You can use placement as I always do. Then you just see steps. Understand? Steps. So I'm going to say okay. Now I use extrusion to do this by creating. So from the extrusion, I'm going to say so there's no anything, just pick plane of this, which is okay. So you're going to search around. Anywhere you see the blue rectangular, pick the whole position. That is the permanent place that is facing for that. So you click OK. Then what do you do next? You start your line, the horizontal and the vertical. Then from there you start a step foot, so 300. Then the next is 150, or let me use 160. So I want to use my 160. So you can use number 150 if you need that way. Need it that way. So I'm going to now copy because I've gotten what I need now. I'm putting it continuously like that. So each step I'm placing them. So I will just say click finish. So the step is made. I will click OK. So I will go back to the east elevation now, where I will be able to see that plainly. Then I will drag to this position. I think we just drag to the end. So after which I drag to the end, I need to work on the material intervention by changing the material scope. So I'm going to change here, click here. So the kind of material I want to use, I will just duplicate. I don't have it here now. So go to graphics. I will say use graphics because I want to work on graphics activity by color. So I'm going to use that. Appearance, I'm going to use, let me just check paint or miscellaneous. Miscellaneous should be something. Okay, I won't use miscellaneous this time around, just use default. Just see default, whether default we have give me what I need. The kind of color I want for this I'm not getting. So stone, sidewalk, stone, stucco on this stone. Okay, I think stone will do. Let me just use this quartz white to that point. It does not matter anyhow, just fit in. Let it fit what we are creating. So we have this quartz white. I will use this. So I'll finish with this. This good for me. Now you see that this one is suspending. All we need to do is just drag it down. The whole thing will start from ground. Okay, so that is that one. So you copy this one by saying go to start elevation, foundation, or can go to foundation. So edit mode, then copy this or rotate, anything you like doing, just copy first. So that is the exit you need to have. So you just like rotate from here and type 90 degree. So you say rotate. If you have copy on your own, just use any other one that is not the direction of what you are going to. So you put it here. So you select to the edge, select to the edge. So it's not finished. You can just like come here. So this is where we have issue. Something like this is supposed to close to the wall. So, but it does not matter in as much you know what you are doing. So you just like stretch this one and stretch it to the wall. Good. So that is it. You can manipulate by changing this width and everything. So I'm done with this one. The next thing I need to do, let me quickly put the flower portion where the flower stays. So you click here and say question and say model in place. So this is what you do. Just say casements work. So as you have casements, you say okay. So the first method is just use extrusion. So from there you create the first rectangle. So the second one you create this one as well. So now you need to do by offsetting this one. So let's say like 700. So from the 700, sorry, cancel, just put 700 here and put it there. So this do the same thing here too, then put it here. So as you have created this one, you just need to break when you need to break, and the one that is not necessarily breaking, you leave them like that. So the one that exists from this side, you just need to work on. So just break this and break this. So you fit them in. So delete these two. They have no use to us anymore. So you delete them and you click finish. So change materials here. First I need to get the white side. So I will just like copy this time around and place it at 1. So say escape. Then here you just say edit extrusion. So what you just need to do is to offset this one. So 250 is what I have here, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use 120. Just want the tip without copy. So just move it a bit away from the edge. Okay. So then I'm going to make this one to be green. Understand? Now I need to work on this one too because there is an issue which I have already created for myself, which is supposed not to be. But I will work on this. So what I need now is to increase the height of this to 300 or 280. Then change this material, which is as 1, duplicate. So what will I do? I will just say then appearance is as 3 here, but you can rename it your choice. But I don't give a fuck to all those things, so that's why. So you just like sites here. Then what do I do? Select the dark grass, say okay, click here. Now you are done with what you need to do, but we come back here later. So check it on the 3D and see the orientation of what you have created. You can imagine. So this is what we have now. I need to create this to cover this place as well. I cannot just do that one in that way. So I will work on that in that area, or let me leave it at the point of design. So I'm done with that one. So I will click finish. Now it's not yet over, that I still need to work on something. So there is something I need to do to place a wall in this. So I'll go to front elevation. So I will say create wall in this and say architecture. So I'm going to change some walls, like tiny one, like a partition. But I don't know that. I don't think this one will work for me. So let me just use my normal like this one. So I will just edit, duplicate. If I want to, let me duplicate it so that I'm not giving myself credit. So 20, I will use this one to 10. Just want it to be like a tiles upon that surface. So duplicate that. I will say graphics, yes, use graphics because of when you want to change, if you're not on the realistic view. So you go to here and say metallic paint. So I did site work. So I don't know, it depends on flooring finishing. So it depends on concrete, depends on the idea of what you are. Ceramic, tiles. Okay, let's just look at tiles in a different way. Miscellaneous, massive, mastery, weak. Okay, let's say fry. Okay, toast store. Okay, let's say tiles. Okay, I think tiles here. Let's say fish here. So all of them have their own perfect particular idea. So let me use wood and change something in the wood. So I'm going to use this particular wood. Where is it? Okay, let me use this particular one. So this is what I want to use now, but I'm going to do something different. So select this and say edit image. So the image here now, I think I'm okay with this, isn't it? But I'm going to do something. Okay, let me say edit image, toggle the image off. Let's say color of the image I will use, let it be dark. It's difficult to upload. It's done now. So this dark part is what I want to use. So I'll say okay. Then from here now I will draw this. So first cancel this, return it back to 0 where it was. Then take this back to the normal 3000. Okay, so that you'll be able to have what it entails. So you do that by closing it up. Now you align this to the wall before you go ahead and edit. So as I've done with this, I will do the same thing here as well. I just want to change from what I've created in that one. So I will create this one differently too. Work on it in a different way. So I will just like closing this one. So the next to do is that you select this and you say edit profile, east, you say open, then you remove all those window size from here, so I'll be able to focus on what you are working on. So I will say this, I do the same thing here. Good, I will finish it. So now it's not finished. This guy, I'm going to work on it by saying edit here, come to level foundation. At the foundation I will create and I will say extrusion. Extrusion, I need one rectangle part to work with, which is this side. I will draw that. Okay, and I will say finish. I will go to east elevation, then I will drag it up to the highest. I will change the material to pure white. So the pure white, like I have this. Where is it? Okay, so I can like move it. So here now I will copy and will move it here. So I will reduce the height here. Why reduce the height of this one? So I'm not going to touch the top one. So look at the elevation. So the correctness of the elevation are now coming out little by little. So you can select this from there, finish. Now you drag it down, or you say foundation level so that you cover where it's supposed to cover. Now here you do editing, then raise this up, remove this from this, or you return it. Just say as you have returned that, so the unconnected level, so you just like add to this one will be 4,000. So that's 4,000. Then you come here to edit, so you just pick this one up, you say move, pick from here, drop it here, and you are done with it. Good. So you do the same thing here too. So here you say 4,000, then you say foundation to be the part here. Can you see? So this is how you do. For this one, we are not going to leave it this way. We are doing different things. So I'm going to copy this. I did this. So after which I did this, I will copy here, paste it here below the edge. Once I have that now, I'll just say edit in place. So I will say edit over. So I will arrange for this in this normal instance. So just like I will have this done, select this small one, close it, then we mirror it to see, then I trim that, say mirror, then I delete every other one that I know that are not useful for me. From here now I can adjust based on what I have. Just release so that we move. So from that I am done with this. I will say click finish and we follow the platform. Cool. Can you see the way the elevation now look? So things are coming out little by little. We've not finished and we are not going to touch. So in the next one we'll continue, we'll finish it off for the next one. So thanks for watching. Just make sure you save your work so that you are not going to be starting from beginning again. So this is how you work on your elevation and things comes out one after the other, and make it more, make your work look more lucrative and more expressive. So thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you. So this is 3D. See, thanks.